There are way too many stereotypes and myths about people with disabilities that I have faced in my life until now. So today I decided to make a video about that. So today we're gonna go through 10 myths about people with disabilities and see some of them. So hello guys and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Tori and this is my channel. So here we go. So, of course, myth one is living with a disability is brave. Society loves the story of an individual that is disabled and they portray them as a brave individual, but that is not the case. Living with any kind of disability is super difficult and people just adjust to their lives to be normal as possible can, and yeah, that's just our life and we can't do anything else but rather just try to make it as normal as possible. Me too is wheelchair users are confined to their wheelchair. So I also use an electric wheelchair, but I'm not confined to it. I also can sit on a bed and on a chair sometimes, but I'm not all the time on the wheelchair. I don't sleep in it. And yeah, it's just the stigma and the stereotype is that some people say that wheelchair users just use that one all the time and they don't use anything else. Wheelchairs are just a mode for transportation because the individual cannot walk or go in a on a longer distance, so they use the wheelchair to move around and to just explore. Myth three is deaf people are unable to speak. I am personally not deaf, but I am using hearing aids in both of my ears, and I have partial hearing loss since I was young. This has happened sometimes in my life. When people see me in my wheelchair, they just assume that I cannot talk, or when they see my hearing aids, they just assume that I am deaf or something, but that is not the case with me. I am able to talk, but it's also the case for many other deaf people, I guess. Myth four is there is nothing one person can do to help eliminate the barriers confronting people with disability. Yes, this is so popular in our community. Most of the people just think that they alone cannot bring any awareness to the disability people, but yeah, that is not the case because anyone can just make an event that is also able for disabled people, so they can put some lifts and everything that would make the disabled person able to go to that event. Myth five is people with disabilities prefer people with disabilities. So this means that people with disabilities, they just want to be around people with disabilities and be friends with everyone that is disabled, which is so kind of funny, I guess, because well, I don't really have many disabled friends, and I have not even met many people that are disabled because it's so rare to meet someone. And yeah, I guess that is not the case with me, and it's also a myth. So of course it's not true, but yeah, I don't know why this is on the list because I it's just too funny. Moving on to myth six is that people without disabilities should care for people with disabilities. So I guess this is something that most people think because they think that every disabled person needs help, which is of course not the case because many disabled people just have a normal life and they can do so many stuff themselves and they don't need any kind of help sometimes. And I think that no one is obligated to care for another individual if they are not supposed to. Like, I cannot make someone care for me just because I need that. They should be willing to do that themselves, and then it's okay. But other than that, there is no obligation for a non-disabled person to care for a disabled person. Meet 7 is kind of a popular one, and it's also one of my favorites is that children should never ask about disability. I always support parents who taught their children to be curious and to ask questions. And I always love to be asked about my disability and anything at all because I want to explain everything. And curiosity in children is normal. So, of course, when they see something different other than their normal life, is something they should be curious about and ask the question. And of course, I'm always happy to ask any kind of question, and I will be willing to explain everything they want to they want to know about. So sometimes children are scolded by their parents for asking this kind of questions, but that should not be the case because if they don't ask, they're gonna just assume that being a disabled is something bad and is something they should not care about. But yeah, I always think that people and parents and everyone else should just ask the question if they want to. Yeah, so I just think that it's very important to be educated on this topic, especially on children, because they're the most curious ones. This is something I touched on earlier in the video, but myth 8 is people with disabilities don't have a normal life. So yes, that is definitely not the case. Every life should be normal, to be assumed normal, because even though we have a disability, we just try to make our lives normal as possible. So every disabled person should be able to go to work, go to school, be educated, and have a family if they want to. And yeah, that is not the case to just assume that that a disabled person is just not normal or they don't have a normal life. Myth 9 is that people with disabilities are in constant pain. This is something I get asked about often, especially when, I don't know, I might have a bad day, so people just assume that I'm in pain. I think that this varies from person to person, and after all, not every condition is chronically painful, so not everyone is gonna feel pain all the time. But yes, I guess this varies from the condition that the person has, and yeah, that's just it, I guess. People with disabilities are not generally in pain all the time, but yeah, they can feel pain sometimes when they're ill or something. So yes, that's it. And the last one, which is also maybe one of the most popular ones, is that people with disabilities are special. Yes, we get this all the time because we are just uh, labeled as special people, which is not the case. We have nothing special in us. We are just normal humans as everyone else, and we just try to achieve everything that we want in life, same as everyone else. So there is nothing special about us. So yeah, I think we should not be treated differently because all we want is to be treated the same as I've said multiple times, and I'm gonna say it more, I guess, because I just want to spread awareness. So yeah, I just like to make videos like this and to spread awareness on this topic because it's something very important to me, and I like to spread awareness making these videos. And yeah, if you have any other ideas regarding the topic that we talked about today, make sure to let me know in the comments down below, or maybe go on my Instagram, follow me, and you can DM me and let me know if you have any ideas. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this type of video. I like to just sit down and talk about a topic that is dear to me. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. So yeah, make sure to let me know in the comments down below if you like the video, and yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the video. Also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram as well at Story1, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!